Well, back in 2015, Michelle Payne changed the course of the Melbourne Cup history when she combined with Pirates of Penzance to take out the great race. At Club Menangle on Saturday night, a young girl by the name of Ash Deloso, who 4 years ago was in obscurity, had very little to no harness racing experience, will now partner one of the major chances in the $2.1 million Eureka in the shape of Major Delight. Now, Ash Deloso will be performing in the richest harness racing event in the world on the biggest stage in the Southern Hemisphere. It's going to be one outstanding night of racing and also the fun of the fair. To catch up with all the action that you can expect here at Club Menangle on Saturday night is the General Manager of Club Menangle as far as the racing is concerned, Mr. David Wonson. Well, David, what a great night of racing we're going to be in for as far as Club Menangle is concerned on Saturday night with the running of the Eureka. But the story within the story, I feel, is Ash Deloso.
Yeah, a fantastic story. Just to think that 6 months ago, she actually never had a licence to drive here on Saturday night. She only just obtained that licence before the feature mares ladies invitation race here on the Pacing for Pink night. So an amazing thing that now she's going to be driving in the world's richest harness race. They did make a movie for Michelle Payne. I think this might be a 4-part mini-series if she ends up winning this race.
Well, David, if they do come up with a 4-part mini-series, who's going to play the General Manager of Club Menangle as far as the racing is concerned, Mr. Wonson?
Oh, look, we've had a look at that actually. We have reached out to Brad Pitt, but I think we're going to settle on George Clooney.
The race itself, Dave, is going to be an absolute cracker. The $2.1 million on offer for starters, but when you consider the outstanding horses we have contesting the race, the champion quality of the trainers, and then the drivers. Like you mentioned, Ashley, she's just top 100 winners as far as her career is concerned. The great Karen Manning, OAM, will be also in the race. She's going to be rubbing shoulders with Ash. She's got over 4,300.
Yeah, amazing. We all know how world-class Karen Manning's been for a long time. She's been the yardstick probably for female drivers in the Southern Hemisphere, maybe if not the world. So I think Ash will be really impressed that she's out there with Karen. In regards to giving her any friendly advice, don't know if there'll be any just before the race, maybe some after the race, but you know, what I do know is that all these drivers had a lot of respect for one another. So yeah, it's going to be very hard and very tightly contested race, but there's a lot of respect out there and they'll pay their horses all the respect they can.
Apart from the Eureka Day, race 8 on the card, it's a very strong 8-event support card around the Eureka with the Len Smith Mile, the Group 1 event, but we're also going to see a lot of exciting young talent just emerging as far as their careers are concerned, mixed in with the established stars.
Yeah, I think you only have to go to race 3 to see maybe one of the clashes of the night where we've got Let Us Nip Ya and Dangerous Threats in the 3-year-old final. They are outstanding individuals, both got 150 credits to their name. A Good Night, which is envisaged here on Saturday. I think they can really maybe push breaking that 150. I really hope Ego's getting away with Brad Hewitt and Robbie Morris. So that'd be nice to see, and it's just hammered down on that race. But yeah, all those up-and-coming Breeders' Blue horses, fantastic. Even race 1, like the Consolation Len Smith Mile, that's worthy of any $30,000 race we have here on a Saturday night.
As far as the action off the track, David, it's going to be all the fun of the fair.
Yeah, there's an amazing array of talent here, headlined by Jess Malboy, of course. Alex Lloyd singing the song Amazing, that's going to be fantastic. You know, we've got the National Anthem, Prinny Stevens is going to be singing that. There's a lot of action. There's a really unique way we're going to bring the drivers out to introduce them to the crowd. I'm sure that's going to be like we had the drones last year. This year, bringing the drivers out is going to be a real attention grabber. We're really looking forward to all of that.
It will be something for everyone because we're also going to have the markets.
Yeah, night markets are here as well. We know how successful they are with the families around the Macarthur region and the Campbelltown region. You know, a really big crowd expected, as we've said. All the corporate facilities are all sold out. So please, get your $10 out. Get here on Saturday night. As I said, the weather's forecast to be brilliant. It's only $10 and you're going to see world-class racing and world-class action.
You mentioned Jessica Malboy with her concert. That'll be taking place after the running of the final event.
Yeah, so Alex Lloyd will be performing during the races. Jess Malboy will present the trophy and then she'll be performing after the last concert. The last race is only 9:15. So for people like you, Mick, that's very early in the night from your night activities. So yeah, 9:15, 9:30, Jess is on stage. She's on stage there for about 45 minutes, an hour. So it's still not too late for young and old alike.
And David, just mentioning to those who haven't been to Club Menangle for some time, and if you haven't been, well then bring a note because what have you been doing? The new off ramp from the Hume Highway into into Menangle Road is just sensational.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that, and that's what we want to get the message out. Those new off ramps coming from the north, they're all open. You can get straight back onto the M5 from Menangle within a minute, so you don't have to come through the Macarthur area and Macarthur Shopping Centre and all that, I suppose, gridlock that we've always had to encounter. It's fantastic. Everyone that's been on those new ramps, just say how good it is. So please, when you're coming, just make sure you get and use those ramps, because it's going to be chock-a-block here.
You're also going to get a surprise by the fact from just across the road from the country club, which is also going to be a hive of activity on Saturday night, because we may have the gate full sign over here. A mini city has appeared.
Yeah, it's going ahead in leaps and bounds. That's why we're here. That's part of the reason the vision was. We knew the people were coming here. We got in here with the track. We know the people are coming. It's going to develop more and more over the years, and just events like these is just going to be the heart and soul of Campbelltown and the Macarthur region. Events like this, which we've got, and we've got the Pacing for Pink, Miracle Mile Carnivals, markets, it's a really exciting future we've got here at Club Menangle.
There's no doubt this will develop into the entertainment capital of this particular area.
Yeah, and that's what we call it ourselves an entertainment precinct. It's just not a racetrack, it's entertainment. We can book weddings, parties, 21st birthday parties. We've got the marquees, we've got the country club, we've got cold beer. What more can you ask for?
And you're always entertaining?
Oh, well, I try to be, especially more so after a cold beer or two.
Gate opening times, Dave?
Yeah, so gates open, members 4 o'clock. Main gate for the public is 4:30, first race 5 o'clock. So don't be late, make sure you're nice and early, because the gates will probably be at a premium early on. So yeah, be ready, but even better, pre-book, get your code, and you just walk straight through.
It's going to be a great night all round, David, but as we said, both on and off the track. Can't wait. How many more sleeps?
Yeah, that's probably past my mathematical ability there, but I reckon it's about 5 more sleeps and we'll all be here.
We're certainly looking forward to a great night of racing.
Thanks, mate.